Ready for a new play quiz? Today, we will test your knowledge about the Soccer World Cups. Do you think you are a true connoisseur? Then I guess you'll do great! Play quiz! How many teams participate in a World Cup? There are 32 teams participating in the World Cup. However, from the 2026 World Cup on, there will be 48 participating teams. Who is the top scorer in World Cup history? Miroslav Klose, with a total of 16 goals. Which country has participated the most times in the World Cup? Brazil, with a total of 22 participations. It is the only team that has participated in all the World Cups. Where was the 2006 World Cup held? Germany. This was the second time this country had hosted the World Cup, the first one being in 1974 in what was then West Germany. In what year was the first World Cup played? In 1930. Where was the first World Cup held? The first World Cup was held in Uruguay between July 13 and 30, 1930. Which team has won the World Cup the most times? Brazil, with a total of 5 titles. Every how many years is the World Cup held? The World Cup is played every 4 years. However, the 1942 and 1946 World Cups were suspended due to World War II. Will you be able to recognize which team the shirt belongs to? It's the Netherlands jersey. That's right, it's England. Now let's see how many coats of arms you can recognize. Which team has played in the most World Cup finals? Germany, with a total of 8 finals played, winning 4 of them. Who is the only player to have won the World Cup 3 times? Pelé. He won them in 1958, 1962, and 1970. What is the team that has scored the most goals in the history of the World Cups? Brazil. Which team won the 2006 World Cup in Germany? Italy, thus achieving its 4th World Cup. How many goals were there in the game with the most goals in World Cup history? 12 goals. This happened in the 1954 World Cup quarterfinals when Austria and Switzerland played a match that ended 7-5. Who was the youngest player to win a World Cup? Pelé. At Sweden 1958, he won his first World Cup at the age of 17 years and 237 days. Who was the oldest player to play in a World Cup? Essam El Hadari. In Russia in 2018, this Egyptian goalkeeper set a record by playing the World Cup at 45 years and 161 days. Who is the player who scored the most goals in a single World Cup? Just Fontaine. In Sweden 1958, this player played his only World Cup and scored 13 goals. What is the name of the 2010 South Africa World Cup mascot? Zakumi. It is an anthropomorphic African leopard with green hair. Will you be able to recognize which team the shirt belongs to? This jersey belongs to Costa Rica. Now let's see how many coats of arms you can recognize. It's the coat of arms of Ecuador. Who is the player with the most matches played in World Cup history? Which of these teams has never played in a World Cup? Finland. The greatest achievement for this team was qualifying for the Euro Cup 2020. Which country did Brazil face in the popular Maracanazo? Uruguay. This happened in the final of the 1950 Brazil World Cup. How many goals were scored in the World Cup with the most scores in history? 171 goals. This happened twice, in France 1998 and Brazil 2014. Who scored the first goal in World Cup history? Frenchman Lucien Laurent. In this match, France defeated Mexico 4-1. Which team was crowned the first world champion? Uruguay. In the 1930 World Cup organized in their own country, they beat Argentina 4-2 in the final. Which teams played in the 2014 Brazil World Cup final? Germany and Argentina. In this match, Germany beat Argentina 1-0 in overtime, crowning themselves World Cup champions for the fourth time. Which of these options has organized more World Cups? Mexico. It hosted the World Cup in 1970 and 1986. However, in 2026, it will host for the third time and will become the country that has hosted the most times in the history of the World Cup. And we come to the bonus question. What prize did they give the top scorer in a World Cup? If you know, leave your answer in the comments. If you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Great job! You have finished the challenge. Keep enjoying our content by entering any of these videos. See you!